Hey my friends, what's going on today? Cater here on a beautiful day. So guys, in this video, let's talk about making money online, what you must understand. This is the new era. A lot of people know. Back in the days, it used to be that thing that a couple of people know how to do. It wasn't that many people who were searching after how to do or how to make money online and stay home and live the lifestyle of freedom. But as technology advances, as everything changing, cell phone, now people can get access to everything on the cell phone. People are not even watching TV, they're watching Facebook Live now. The news is actually being displayed on their cell phone. They don't even watch cable. So a lot of companies with the cable world and the TV world are going down. So a lot of people are gravitating towards the idea of it is possible to make money online. So let's talk about some of the facts that you need to understand when it comes to making money online.
You go hard, right? You go hard or you go home. You know what's gonna happen for yourself, guys. I can tell you, it can change your life.
Thing that you must understand, if you're gonna be in the game long term, this is a game, okay? You want to understand how to beat the game, not playing the game. You need to understand how to beat it, because a lot of people will come in and they're just gonna play around but never accumulated the type of success, because they don't have the work ethic that is required to crush it. They don't have the understanding or the willingness to invest in themselves, because in order for you to beat the game, you have to know the rules of the game. So you're not just playing the game, but you looking to beat the game so that you can win. So if you're gonna be a winner, you gotta know the rules of the game. You gotta know the ins and out. So you gotta surround yourself with the people who are making that stuff happen. That is why you need to have a new set of mentors. If your friends, they're not making money online, they're not making $1,000 a day, they're not making $10,000 on the internet, they're not making hundreds of millions of dollars on the internet, you shouldn't be investing all of your time following your friends' advice. Now you need new advice. You need new people, new mentors, people that's actually making this stuff happen. That's why I highly recommend you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, to like and share this video, because I keep creating more content and I created classes where people can learn the stuff that I've been doing for over 4 years. I haven't worked a job in 4 years and it feels awesome. Every bit of income I've been able to make has been using the internet. So can you do it? So if you're learning how to do that, you gotta learn how to beat the game, okay? What's gonna happen, second of all, you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna be doing less. Less is not lazy. Like now I'm at the point where I don't have to do much for the day. I'm still gonna create income. You need to get yourself to that point, but it's gonna take a certain amount of hustle in the beginning, consistent hustle every single day, day in and day out, to make this stuff happen. Create your foundation, and once you create that foundation, whether you're gonna be using affiliate marketing, whether you're gonna be doing e-commerce, whether you're gonna be doing product creation, you need to create that foundation. And once you have that foundation in place that can create income consistently every single day, where you're not gonna have to keep on, working every day in order for you to make money. Like yesterday, I did nothing and I made about $5,000 doing absolutely nothing. I think I did a few phone calls and I still ended up making 5K. But the only reason that happened is because of the grunt work that I put in the beginning. I put certain things in place, certain formulas in place to create that type of income. So you must play the game. You must go at it and give it all you've got, okay? So you don't want to follow a model that don't work. It's like a recipe. If the recipe sucks, it doesn't matter how good of a cook that you are. If you don't know, if the people that you're following, they're not actually making this stuff happen, the recipe they have is the recipe for failure. You want a recipe that's working. It's funny how everybody wants to be a coach, right? People can just start in the online business for a couple of days and they want to be a coach, but they're not making any money. How do you follow someone who's not having the lifestyle, who's not making any income? So you want to be able to find those people that are truly making the income, that are truly giving you the right information so that you can follow. Because once you have the right recipe, It's like McDonald's, right? McDonald's is a big franchise, one of the biggest franchise. But if you go inside of McDonald's, who do you see running the stuff? It's not even people with experience. They have kids that are 18, 16, 14 years old that are running the store, right? You go in the store, you find the manager and a couple of kids that are running a whole big millions of dollar corporation. Why? Because they have a recipe. They have a system that works. So anybody can come in and they follow the recipe they have already in display because they know what people want. Boom, they keep it working every single day. So you need to find those people online, right? You need to find those mentors that has the right strategy to help you, okay? The next thing a lot of people always believe in making money online is, oh man, I'm gonna wait for the right time. I spoke with someone on the phone the other day and they were supposed to get into one of my coaching programs because they want to learn how to do e-commerce. And my coaching program, I do charge for it. And I got on the phone with him and he said, man, I've been working at this job for the last 25 years and I hate this place. I know so much more than everybody else in there. Everybody always come to me whenever they have a question to be answered because they know I got the answer because I've been doing this stuff for so long. I know exactly what I'm doing. And then I told him, well, if you've been doing this stuff for 24 years, why do you want to quit it now? You know, you've invested 24 years. And the answer was, hey, I want to be my own boss. I don't feel like a boss. I feel like I'm still getting underpaid. And I feel like I'm worth a lot more because people are coming to me for answers. So just think about it. And the person ended up saying, oh man, I don't know if I want to invest. So you got to look at your dream, right? Oh, this is not the right time right now because I don't have the money. Guys, you got to understand. The money, if you want it, you go find it. I remember when I was going to school, when I was going to college, when I don't have money to pay my classes, I go get a loan. It's an investment that you're making in yourself. So you got to understand sometimes you got to push the limit to get what you want. Okay? So the time is never right? The time is never right to those people. You always just gotta do what you gotta do. You're never gonna have the perfect lining where, you know, all the green lights are just gonna flash and you have all green so you can go through your road. It's never gonna be that way. It's always gonna be about setting a goal, know what you want, and once you find that thing that you want, you just go after it. You know, I asked my wife, you know, when we find out it was the right time to have kids. You know, like we didn't think it was the right time to have another child. We just have a new baby. It just happened. And now we're just another parent. We're just parents. So it's never going to happen at the right time. I want you to put that in mind. Don't wait for all the stars and the skies to line up and boom, you think that things is going to work out for you. So conditions are never going to be the perfect that you're looking for, okay? So it's a disease that people have in their mind. Oh, I'm waiting for the right time. You know, I'm waiting for the right moment. And all of them ended up taking the dream to the grave where it's not used for nothing. Because once you buried, well, your dreams did not come true. You did not get that freedom. You did not go on that vacation. You did not give the financial freedom to your family. You left them out there slaving away. So if you got to do something, it is right now. Don't put it up for tomorrow. Don't put it up for next week. Do it now. If you got to build a business, start getting in the trenches right now. If you've been on my channel and you getting all this content and you're thinking about making a decision, do it now. Start a business right now. Start for moving right now to the next level. Another thing you need to understand is that you want to ask forgiveness, you know, later, you know, not for permission. Ask for forgiveness, not permission. A mentor of mine told me that. Sometimes we have things that we want to do, but we feel like, hey, you know what? My parents won't agree with me, my girlfriend or my friends from high school from a long time. They're not going to agree with me. Yeah, one question. Are those people, are they paying your bill? More likely, no. You know, are they helping you to get where you want to be in life? More likely, no. So if you have a vision, you have a dream, you want to make it happen, just for the fear of what other people might think, you want to just go ahead and offend them now. Offend them now, and later on, if they truly your friends, you can ask them for forgiveness. If whatever you did was not in line with, you know, whatever that they have justifying in their mind that as of a reason why you shouldn't do it. Even if it's your boss and you feel like, hey, you know what? I'm at the point I want to quit this job and build my business. Some people, they are at the point where they start making money in their business, and if they quit their job, they actually replace the income they make at the job. If they quit the job, the business will get to the next level. I have one of the guy that I was coaching that way, but because of the fear and the relationship they have with their boss for so long, for so many years, and they feel like, oh man, I'm scared, I don't want to do it. I'm like, dude, just do what you gotta do. You making enough money now? Why don't you just quit and put even more time, all this time you're spending at work, and push your business to a whole next level? So, apologize later on. Do the decision, do the stuff that you gotta do it now, then you can apologize later on, okay? So building a business online, making money. Another thing you need to understand, guys, emphasize on your strength. Don't fix your weaknesses. Like me personally, my strength is production. Let's go. I can push and keep producing. I know that that's my strength. I'm a producer, but I suck at managing. Management, I'm getting better now. Management, books, keeping stuff tidy, that's not me. I'm a producer. So I left that stuff to my wife. Like in my house, I'm not trying to be the best person that keeps everything in place, that cleans everything. I do what I'm good at, which is creating, pushing, taking action. I'm an action taker. So if you focus, emphasize on your strength. Most people are good at just a small little amount of thing, a handful amount of things. Most people, they are miserable at most. Most people, 95% of people can't do certain things you see someone else is doing. You might be good at, let's say you're a basketball player and you suck at playing soccer. That's another sport. You might be good in the house. You might be a good husband, but you'll suck at being a dad. Well, you should try to be a good dad. that was a bad example. But what I'm saying, guys, is that you're never going to have everything fully. Like in your business, you could be a good content creator, but you suck at writing. You hate writing, but you love making videos. You should concentrate 95% of your time in creating content, creating video, focusing on your strength, and delegate your weaknesses. You can get other people to write your content for you. You can get other people to do certain stuff for you inside of your business. You can be really, really good on the phone. So you should be on the phone making phone calls. Closing clients, closing deal for 5, 10, 20 G's. Closing deal for 100K. You should be doing that stuff because that's what you're good at. You want to emphasize on your strength and grow from there. Forget about your weaknesses. Don't try to fix them. Don't try to be good at everything. Find a couple of things that you're good at. Stick to them. Create. Keep pushing and make stuff happen. Okay? That's what you want to do. You want to focus on better use the weapons that you have. The weapons is whatever you already know how to do. Whatever you feel like your strength is, you feel excited about doing. Alright? So if you're looking into making money online, I hope you consider those points that I just gave you. Another thing, money alone is not the solution. Okay, a lot of people keep saying, man, if I had money, I would have done this. If I had money, I would have joined this business. If I had money, I would have gone on vacation. If I had money, I would have taken better care of my wife. I would take better care of my kids. Guys, money alone is not gonna be the solution. Okay, you need to have work ethic. You need to have passion. You need to have a vision. You need to create these things around. A lot of people say, I start with nothing just because you don't have money. I started with nothing, but I had passion. I had a dream. I had a vision. I wanted to stop being broke. I hated being broke. So if you hate being broke, if you hate every single month, you go to work, before you even get out of your job, you get your paycheck, before you even get home, it's already gone. Why is it gone? You got to pay the house, you got to pay the light bill, you got to pay the phone bill, and you got to put food in the fridge for the kids if you do have any kids. So if you want to stop living life paycheck to paycheck, most people, by the time they get paid, they're already back and owed debt on last month or last week. So the paycheck they have this month is not even covering on what they creating this week. The paycheck they get this week, it has to fulfill last week or last month. If you're the type of person, it's time for you to take action. I want you to understand, money alone is not going to be the solution, but you already have heart. Right? You already have courage. These are the things you can start without having money. If you have these things and you step up your game, the money will follow. Understand that, okay? Another thing I want you to understand is relative income is more important than absolute income. And what I mean by that, for example, I work out. I went to the gym this morning. You hear a lot of people talk about, a good calorie versus bad calorie. Like calorie from sugar and calorie from fat. is worse than calorie, is bad versus calories from protein. So if you eat a lot more protein, you can develop a lot more muscles. So it's better to actually take your intake. It's not really how much calories that you actually eat. It's more of the source of calorie. And that's what relative incomes is more than absolute income. That's what you must understand better. It's like someone like me, right? I make money on the internet. I am free. I could do whatever I want. I could work whenever I want. I could take time off whenever I want. And I could go hard for months and days whenever I want, right? Let's say, for example, I built my business and let's say, for example, I just started and I create 100K, but I have the freedom. I do whatever I want. Or versus someone else who's actually, a manager at some stores or some company, and they have to work 80 hours, putting in hours in order for them to hit 100K. They never have any time off. They're always working so hard. They don't call the shots. They have so much limits on what they do. They get to tell you when to take your vacation. They get to tell you when to go on break and eat. They get to tell you everything. So you are under somebody else's yoke. Which one is better? The person who makes an income, like me, I might some days I might work just 2 hours. I might just work 1 hour. Once I build this business and it keeps producing and have certain formulas in place, some days I can just take a month off and do nothing and still create income. So at the end of the day, which income is more pleasurable? Which income that's going to give me a better value or a better sense of being at the end of the year? That, oh man, I made 100K, but I had fun with my family. I went on vacation. I took my wife out. I was able to go on that vacation with my kids. I bought my kids what they wanted. I was always there at every football game, every practice. I was always there. I didn't miss a thing. I was there for the surgery. I was there for the baby being born. I was there for every moment. The first step, everything. So which one is better when you look at the two of them, that income path? So I want you to understand this, relative income versus absolute income is where the person can make the same amount of money, but you have much more freedom, right? You have much more freedom with what you're doing, and that's what the internet offers you. So if you're looking to make money online, think about these things, okay? Next thing I want you to think about is there's stress. There's two different type of stress, okay? Two different type of stress you must understand. There's people that has stress. Stress, people think of it as a bad word. It's bad to have stress. If you're gonna build a business online, get ready. Get ready to get stressed out. I know it sounds bad, right? But get ready to get stressed, because there's distress. Distress is where, there's two separate words. Distress is harmful. It's stimuli that makes you weaker, less confident, less able to do things. You're panicking, you're having anxiety, panic attack. You don't want this stress in your life, or your boss is yelling at you at the job. You hate the job. You can't stand the people you work with. It's so much stress in you. You don't get to see your family. It's so much stress on you. Now that's called distress. Now there's another stress called eustress. Okay, so a word that most people don't even hear. But with eustress, it's when you're getting stresses that helps you to push yourself to the next level. Okay, so it's like euphoria. Like euphoria, it's a Greek word. It's like where you're pushing yourself to the limit. It's like me going to the gym. If you're exercising, right, you gotta put stress on the muscles. If you want to get a bigger muscle, right, you gotta keep putting that stress on it every single day, increasing your reps, increasing the amount of weights that you're lifting. This is a stress that you're putting, but guess what? At the end of the day, you're gonna have leaner, more firm muscles, and you're gonna feel great about that stress. So this is the type of stress that you want, that eustress, where you're pushing yourself, you're pushing your business, you're learning, you're putting the ability to grow, you're learning new things that's going to expand you and grow you to a whole next level. That's putting that type of stress in your life to help you take yourself to the next level. Okay, once you're at that moment, right? Once you're at that stage, you don't have no fear of criticism anymore. You don't have no fear of taking action. You don't have no fear of what people think, because you just in there stressing yourself, putting more work, right? more greatness in you to take yourself to the next level, okay? We're not shooting for goodness here. We're shooting for greatness. So if you're going to build a great business online, you're going to build something that's going to help you change your life, you need to apply those principles. You don't need to whine, but you need to apply those principles in your life. When I apply these things, my business shift. Everything shift. I started, from being a nursing student, going to school, having a $10 an hour job. I barely made $200 a week. It was crazy trying to support my family. Man, it was crazy. I remember being on welfare for about 6 months before my business picked up. But thank God, man, when it picked up, I started going hard. I started implementing this stuff that I just shared with you. And boom, everything started going to a whole next level. So if you're looking to make money online, if you're looking to take it to a whole next level, believe me, you can do this. These things is things that I had to do myself to take myself to the next level. So can you, because you have the power. We are not that much different. Anything that I can do, you can do. So don't give yourself an excuse to why now it's not the right time, because right now, if you watch this video, you haven't taken action, right now is the right time. It's the right time right now to take action and look back a year from now and say, oh my God, look at where I'm at. Look at what I've done in this whole year. Last year, this is where I was. This year, look at where I'm at. And you shock yourself with the amount of action that you took consistently. Now you develop that hustle muscle. And you go out there, you create the results that you want inside of your business. And me and you can be having a whole total different conversation by the time that we get to meet each other live. What do you say, right? But anyway, guys, subscribe to this channel. If you do find value, please like and share this video. Let me know what you think. Comment below. Also, if you want to take your business to the next level, check out my marketing training buffet. It's a training that I put together for people who wants to take it to a whole next level. I'm going to put the link below this video. Check it out. Subscribe to my channel. Appreciate you. I'll see you guys later. Bye.